Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
You're listening to the Podcast, presented by the Daily Pal.
This is Pranati,
Amit,
and Purva, and we're from the dailypow.com, a Bombay-specific culture and food website, and this is our weekly podcast, The Podcast. Now, on this episode of the podcast, we're going to be doing our food section, Bombay Binge, and in Bombay Binge this time we're going to be talking about the very controversial McDonald's Masala Dosa Brioche. So stay tuned for Bombay Binge.
Bombay Binge.
So today we're going to talk about McDonald's new burger. It's called the Masala Dosa Brioche, and it's part of their breakfast menu. And Purva actually went this morning to McDonald's and had this, and this is what she has to say about it. And we're all holding... we're all holding.
We're all actually eating it right now.
We're all eating it right now. So we're doing a live tasting of sorts. But Purva, tell us your opinion of it first.
And then we'll tell you our opinions.
Okay. My opinion on it cannot be influenced by any of what you guys say. I pretty much hated it, in the sense that hate is a strong word. I should say, right out that I'm not a big McDonald's fan. I used to be as a kid, and I obviously have outgrown it. And I didn't have very high expectations, especially because I am a dosa fan. And when you're calling something a masala dosa burger, you go with a certain expectation in mind. What I didn't expect...
you expect
you expect dosa
But also
somewhere,
they're not calling
right?
it a burger, they're calling it a masala dosa brioche.
Yeah,
Which
But
is
there's
kind of
also the
strange.
word
Like
dosa in it. So you do expect
like
some...
this
like
American
French.
chain bringing together like South India and France together.
Yeah.
Pondicherry ahoy.
Right, so a lot of confusion, and basically, like we mentioned, there's no dosa element at all. It's actually the masala dosa filling. That's the patty in the burger is the masala dosa filling. So it's like potatoes flavored with cumin, green chilies,
Curry
leaves, and there's also peas in the filling. And
you've passed this quite carefully, the filling.
Yeah, so
Taken it apart.
I took it apart, and I ate it with the bread, without the bread, just had the sauce plain.
All the combinations.
So this is an expert opinion you guys are getting.
Which is the non-expert opinion is that it does taste slightly like masala dosa.
Yeah, well, the consensus in this room is that it does taste slightly like masala dosa, but I also think that the name has a lot to do with that. And to be fair, the filling is pretty much like a masala dosa filling.
It's not a very good one, but it's...
I've also had I've had vada paos with peas in the potato filling, and it could also be the same thing. It's just that now you're conditioned to think, okay, this is a masala dosa.
I think it's the flavoring, that there is a slight like masala dosa taste in it.
Somebody pointed out that, if you had an onion, it would be slightly more authentic.
Yeah.
But the fact is that there's no dosa.
This is not a dosa.
It's just like a regular fried potato patty between two brioche buns. They call it brioche, but it's your standard sort of McDonald's burger.
Yeah, I have to say the bun wasn't very
So
nice.
there's no dosa or brioche.
But this could also be because we're recording this in the evening and they only sell these in the morning, apparently, for breakfast.
It is a breakfast item, but it's also an all-day item, right? So you can't.
But what
really
have
say
people been saying about this? How has it been received? Do you have any idea?
Well, everything online is basically, I think that people hated it before it was launched, which is not fair to McDonald's. But you are taking something like a dosa and you're sort of, turning it into a brioche. Like, I think you called for it. Like
And
McDonald's
why call
has
it a
called for
brioche? I still don't get it. Just call it a burger.
It's just like a silly marketing thing, I feel. Overall, it's a complete silly marketing exercise. And if they just called it could be just another makalu something, another makalu
and
version.
they've also got like a sauce with it, right?
Yeah, so they have a mayo, right? Coming to the mayo, now this is where they sort of try to again sort of make us believe that this is
Authentic.
authentic item, is that they claim that there's mulga puri in the mayonnaise, which is in all their burgers, but they're like mulga puri, for those who may not know, it's like these ground spices and dal that is used as a condiment. Also known as gunpowder, and it's served with a lot of South Indian fare, especially with idli and dosa. And you're supposed to mix ghee into it and have it for those with a tolerance for spice. It's fantastic. And that's something I was looking forward to, but there is no trace of it. I mean, you guys couldn't taste it
I
either,
couldn't
right?
taste. There wasn't a
just
hint of
tasted
spice
mayo,
in any
that's
of
it.
this.
Right,
Yeah,
and this is the same mayo that they use in the makalu tikki.
Well, it was
It's that
coloured
sort of
different. It had a different
tangy-
colouring
No, it's the
then.
same peach tangy. I've taken apart a couple of
Okay,
McDonald's
okay.
burgers
I haven't
in my
eaten
time.
McDonald's in a while.
So,
But I think it's clear to say that we're not loving it.
Yeah, but we also have, I suppose, one of the reasons that McDonald's, I think, felt it could take the liberty to come up with this burger is because we have a culture of mix and match, fusion type food. Like if
Right.
you go to any fast food joint, I mean, they all have strange items like,
Yeah.
Szechuan dosa.
and now it's sort of the same is happening in restaurants as well. So it would have started at,
I mean,
say,
slightly more upscale restaurants.
upscale restaurants, mixing regional fare with international ingredients, different kind of sort of plating. But it all started with like you said, street food vendors. So you'll get a lot of these sort of hybrid sandwiches, or you'll get like Shiv Sagar has been one of the
Pioneers.
Pioneers of this, yeah, we've had
Shiv
lots
Sagar,
of
New Yorker. So we've had
New
a lot
Yorker,
of this,
yeah.
like you said earlier, the
the
Tex-Mex,
Guju Mexican food that New Yorker used
Yeah.
But
to
you know,
do.
there's also a difference between, say, New Yorker or Cream Center doing nachos and, a Shiv Sagar doing a kasadia.
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 Which
And
is
which is sort of,
Shiv Sagar
which is-
is for quesadilla.
which is their sort of their version of a Mexican item. But these are proper hybrids, and I think, like we said, the people who really started that out was the street food vendors, and dosas especially, I think, because it's kind of like it has a filling and you can really experiment with
Yeah.
that, and I think it lends itself so easily to sort of trying to put different things in it from
I mean, the
various
Szechuan
cuisine.
dosa is a classic example.
Isn't there a chain? There's a chain, I don't remember the name, but it has like 101 types of dosa. Now, this is, I don't know if they serve all of those, but at least they have a menu with
Yeah,
that.
but like a lot of street dosa sellers will also have
Well,
a pretty
I've had-
big list of strange dosas.
And the variations in them are really minor, but people actually sort of fall for all the types there are.
So what is the Szechuan dosa?
The one that I've had in Khar at Manju Dosa is they serve, it's Szechuan noodle dosa.
Oh,
so there's
okay.
actually like this really spicy noodles tossed in like your
Szechuan
Chinese Indian
sauce.
Szechuan sauce. It's
Okay.
not even like
big spicy sauce.
yeah,
bright
and
red.
that's put into a dosa, and often they top it up with cheese. And to be honest, it tastes really good. I mean, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for saying that, but I actually look forward to those kind of.
Well, there's also, they do the same thing with pasta. They make pasta and stuff
sauce.
it into a dosa.
There are also combinations where they've combined pasta sauce with noodles in a dosa. Mexican is a common sort of cuisine that's.
Right, because it has
adaptable,
rajma,
yeah.
and we love rajma, and it goes so
Right.
well with things like cheese and various spicy
Yeah,
sauces.
and you'll see a lot of Chipotle has become quite popular now. So there's Chipotle Pani Puri, which we had at Kailash
at Kailash
Parbat.
Parbat.
There's Ragra empanadas. There's like all sorts of experimentation with Chipotle,
Yeah.
especially because it's a spice powder at the end of the day.
Right.
And
One of the strangest, street food combos is like a combination of the sandwich and chaat.
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
have a regular
savory sandwich.
Yeah. So you have a
Savory
regular
toast, right?
Yeah.
sandwich,
Yeah.
but then you top it with save and various chutneys.
Kurkure
Yeah.
sandwiches also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the Gupta Chaat Center in Matunga is where you get the Sev Puri toast. You also have your regular thelawalas doing, the enterprising ones are doing like a chocolate and cheese sandwich, and
Which sounds
you
gross.
ask, no, but it actually tastes good. You ask yourself why not, because you have people doing Nutella and cheese combos, for dessert. It actually works, the sweet and savory balance. So I think that some of it actually works. In fact, there's a catering company that does Thai curry pani puri, and it sounds pretty ghastly, but because it has the sort of spicy water in a crispy shell, it actually works. But if you're giving me pizza in a pani puri, which is not really, it doesn't have that sort of liquid element, it doesn't work. So I think that fusion food, I'm not completely against it, but it should sort of present something new and something that actually tastes good rather than, what I'm trying to say, like it's we can
Right.
pick
So
that
there's
up.
technically nothing really wrong with it. I think in the fast food and street food domain,
Because I think we're just a bit more accepting of that.
Yeah.
But when you're paying more money, then you expect the experimentation to be at a
because
different
then it should
level
be
and
slightly,
improving
it should
the
be of a
product.
certain quality.
Yeah.
It should not be just, the surprise element that I'm getting, which I think a lot of people think that's good enough. But for instance, McDonald's themselves have been doing, like the McAloo Tikki burger itself is it's a hybrid item, but it's super popular and actually isn't that bad. I mean, it's not I don't personally like McDonald's, but as far as their experiments go, this is something that's actually relatively okay.
And it has worked.
And it has worked.
Coincidentally,
Yeah.
Burger King has just come out with something called a Shanghai burger,
Right.
and that is a Chinesey burger. So maybe this is some sort of competition to the
Yeah, I think this
masala
sort of
dosa
came
brioche.
so close on the heels of the
Yeah.
masala dosa brioche that
The timing was a bit suspect.
Yeah, I have to admit though, when I go to restaurants, say like a Kailash Parbat or a Spice Club or a Desi Club, these odd ones, like say a Chipotle chaat or a Pav Bhaji fondue, for example, is what they serve. These are the things that I typically lean towards ordering as well, which probably is just my sort of. It's a choice, but I think that some of these things actually have a lot of potential. Like a pav bhaji fondue is just like a pot of pav bhaji. It's just
It's just a pot of pav bhaji and you dip
exactly.
little
So you're not
croutons in it.
changing that.
Yeah,
So
you're
you're not
not
changing
changing
the
the
item, you're
flavor or-
repackaging it. And I
Yeah.
think there's a big difference between repackaging something and, putting two
Altering
things
the
together
taste.
that
Yeah.
actually don't belong together.
like a brioche and masala dosa, for example.
I mean, we might sound like food bigots, but some things just should not go together.
Well, it's got like I said, it's already got a lot of flack. The burger.
But
Initial reviews have
I
been.
did read one report in the Times of India.
The Times
which
of
was,
India loved it.
They loved it, and it was a South Indian writer,
it
and
was
she
a-
sort of really raved about it.
It was
And
also a very strangely written report. So, but largely I think it's got a lot of criticism.
Well, it's also an easy target. Let's be fair. It's
Yeah,
McDonald's.
it's
They're
McDonald's.
easy to bash.
Yeah.
Well, for a reason, because they're mostly
Well,
terrible.
we tried it, so
Yeah,
it's
and we
not
tried
like
it,
we're
and to be like
dismissing
we're
it without.
saying, McAloo Tikki burger was a successful experiment. This one is not so much. So yeah, I'm sure they're still at least going to get a lot of initial interest, and a lot of people are going to go up. And were there people ordering it when you went there?
Yeah, and it's being written about. So McDonald's has sort of achieved what it set out to do.
Yeah.
So
How to get
as
back
a
in the
marketing
news.
ploy, it is working.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
But it remains to be seen whether people will continue ordering this. So there you have it, our review, sort of the McDonald's masala dosa brioche. And I think
a
now...
brief sort of... what do you call a synopsis of all the fusion food that's out there.
Yeah, and I think now we're going to go and eat some real dosa to wash away this McDonald's version. So that's it for the podcast, and we'll see you next week. For more on what's happening in the city, read thedailypow.com. Also subscribe to our newsletter on the website. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're The Daily Pow. And you can find this podcast on the Indus Vox Media SoundCloud page, as well as iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn.
if you like listening to the podcast, check out Geek Fruit, hosted by Uber geeks Tejas Menon and Jishnu Guha. This show talks about geek culture from an Indian perspective: Star Wars, comic books, science fiction and fantasy, TV shows, and more.
Our podcasts bring all the boys to the yard, and damn right, they're better than yours. But you don't need to stand outside in the yard. Just follow IVM Podcasts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We might be on Tinder too. Just go ahead and swipe right.